So at level 52 of Real Racing 3, we've got this pops up. I found you a job doing precision driving for a Speed Rush TV commercial. Complete the job and you'll win an Audi R8 V10 Spider. Do you want to start now? Speed Rush TV Challenge. Be the precision driver in a commercial shoot. Complete the goals to win the Audi R8 V10 Spider. I'm so glad you're trying out for this job. You're the perfect candidate. I just know it. The director wants to make sure you've got the skills she's looking for. Show her what you've got. We're going to have a whole load of things we have to do. First, get a feel for the car and win this event. This is the beast you'll be driving for most of the shoot, and it's yours to keep if you finish the job. Speed Rush TV is supplying the car for the commercial shoot. All upgrades, customizations, and VP will remain on the car permanently, whether you earn it by finishing the job or buy it later. So they are going to be making me upgrade this car to win certain races, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so far they're affordable, the upgrades, but there are a lot. There's 7 body upgrades there. Let's just, we can't really look at the car. We're just going to have to Silverstone head-to-head, my least favourite track, but maybe the funness of the car will make it worthwhile. I don't think I've got an Audi in this. I might have an Audi TT in this game, but I don't know that I've driven it much. I find them rather dull cars, image-wise. Okay, it's head-to-head, it's 1 lap. And it's Silverstone. Not a track that I like. Well, a very short race to start us off with. Okay. What's next on Speed Rush TV? You'll need to service your car more often if you go off track. I think I went off track for a tiny bit there. I don't know if just taking 2 wheels off counts. The director really wants to really test your skills. Win this race at least 225 yards ahead of your nearest rival. Okay, so we've got to win it by 225 yards. Well, there's an obvious way of doing that, isn't there? It's Dubai. Okay, my nearest rival. Well, it's not head-to-head, so we've got to be 225 yards ahead of the whole pack. It's a bit much, just to make me do a commercial. Doesn't seem very fair to make me go through all these hoops just to film a commercial. If I'm such a good driver. Another track I don't really like, Dubai. Hope she doesn't make me do this all on hard tracks I don't like. How many things I've got to do? Don't they want the commercial to be filmed? The director's really impressed so far. This final audition puts you against the other candidates. Win this cup and you're in. Okay, win this cup and you're in. Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Now, is it just the speedway? Is it just the speedway or has it got the road sections? And what are the other candidates driving? Oh, Porsche 911s. That looks like Corvettes. Oh, it shouldn't be difficult then, should it? In this thing. Because if this thing's no better than a Corvette, then I don't really want it anyway. And I've got Porsche 911s coming out of my ears. I've got loads of them. Oh no, it's the one. It's the one with the sections. Out of my way. Enough of that. Have at it. Oh my god, this is a fast car. 175 miles an hour. 180. More than 180 miles an hour. And the brakes are only just good enough at the moment. Yeah, this is quite a good car. I'm actually quite liking this. It does perform well at high speed. Wow. $185 miles an hour. My God. It's an absolute monster. This is before making improvements. Well, we can do more to this car. Yep, we're lapping those cars. Not surprised, really. But it's a fast car. Okay, and that's all we can do for now. We're going to have to get it serviced. Speed Rush TV, that's how it goes. You have to be level 52 to unlock that. Game. Stage 1 complete. Auditioning V10 Spider. Got some rewards already. I can save up for my Megane, which I need gold to buy the Megane. Which I need to finish a couple of races to get through one of the championships. I need to have a Megane. Great work, you've landed the roll. Get some rest. Soon we'll fly to Australia for your first location shoot. Well, Australia has my favourite tracks, really. I mean, this TV gig is a solid career move, Aaron. It never hurts to diversify. Schedule's intense though, pace yourself. So, this is going to be Mount Panorama elimination. I can't wait. Melbourne, Mount Panorama. Love those tracks, love them so much. Wish they had Surfers Paradise. Please, can you put Surfers Paradise in this game? But those Aussie tracks, I'm looking forward to stage 2 if it's all going to be down under. Oh yes. So that's Speed Rush TV Challenge, which I've just unlocked at level 52 of EA Sports Fabulous Real Racing 3. Some of the cars I've got. Oh, that's a nice car. I should buy that one. Yeah, 911 GT2, 120 gold. I'll be looking at that soon. What we're doing today is the Speed Rush TV. They need help setting up the shot. Practice winning this event to give them something to work with. Using the R8 V10 Spider, if you get through all of this and you're filming the advert, you're basically their stunt driver for the advert, you win the car at the end. This car, which is a hell of a fast car. I've done 175 miles an hour in it. Mate. These look like 911s. And we are at Bathurst. Well, I just had to push my way to the front early on then. Which is a bit silly because the TV company would never want me to do this with my car, but, well, they forced me to. I just wanted help setting up the shop. It happens. You can use the sand to slow you down instead of the brakes sometimes in some of these tracks, like I just did there. One of the things I hate on this game is that the sand or the grass or whatever at the side of the track, or even a different coloured tarmac, slows you down so much. But it can actually be useful because it can actually be more, it can actually slow you down better than brakes, which is kind of stupid, but it can. They're trying to punish you so much for going up for doing shortcuts that they actually end up giving you a rather handy way of braking in this game, which is just to go off the track for a tiny moment. You get a slight penalty, a financial penalty for it, but that's all. You know, this thing does, as you see, 175 miles an hour. I like the Australian tracks. The director still hasn't arrived. Keep warming up, but don't dirty the car. Win this event without going off track. Which Mount Panorama autocross? Okay. I think we can manage that. Autocross is just a section of track. You have to complete it in a given time. Going up the mountain. Pretty hard to go off track. Got these barriers. That's the only section I'd be a little bit worried about. See, even bashing the wall there, nothing. Okay, we're finally ready for this scene. You're the underdog. Stay behind you. Alright, we're doing the very first actual television filming in this Speed Rush TV challenge, so this will be fun. So I'm the underdog. Stay behind your opponent for the first lap, then beat them on the second. So it's like a chase. And we're at Melbourne. Alright, so I've got to stay in second place for the first lap. And then we've got to get past them and beat them on the second lap. So this should be great fun. One of my favourite tracks. A ridiculously fast track with ridiculously fast cars. And a ridiculously tight fast track, but it's still fast nevertheless. That is a different car from the one I'm driving. They're in, I don't know what they are. Is that a Corvette? Looks like a Corvette. Looks like a race spec Corvette. So we've got to stay in second place for this first lap. We've just got to follow them as if we're chasing them. And we're going to make it look good, or not? Power slides optional? Not allowed to overtake them. Got to make it look like a car chase. I understand the brief. And then we have to overtake them on the second lap. Come on. On the second lap, we've got to get past them and win the race. was crap. Should have used the brakes. I hope the director's okay with that. Let's do a power slide. Maybe the director will like that power slide. Okay, how was scene 1? Fame should go up by more than that when I'm being in a movie or TV commercial or whatever it is. Win this race without going off track. 15 seconds of servicing left. Circuit to Spa. Speed record. Okay, we've got to get up to, I think it's 180-ish miles an hour, isn't it? Which is not going to be that easy. 176.7 we've got to beat. I think the only chance to beat it without going off track is at the end of the race. And even there, it's going to be hard to break in time for the last chicane. See, can't even do it there like that. So I think we'll just have to go up the hill basically and hit the barrier. If there's anything left of the car, yeah, the car's still just about roadworthy. So let's try it. Let's just try hitting the barrier. I think that's the only way. We've got to get up that hill and hit the barrier. There we go. Up the hill first, is the hard part. $130, that's what we want. Okay, now hopefully hit the barrier and then just finish the race. Wow, did it? Oh my god. Gosh. I didn't realise the brakes would be that good. I thought I was going to have to hit something there. I mustn't go off track now because it won't count if I'm off track. So we're going to just drive relatively conservatively the rest of the way back now, I think. Yeah, this is. Sweep up. There we go. Just going to bring it home now. Oh, that was tough. That was really tough. On the elite level here, we've got Speed Rush TV, and I've had to upgrade the car, spend a lot of gold and stuff to upgrade the car. They make you do it. They make you do it. You win this car at the end. This is basically the main prize for of being this stunt driver in this scenario, doing all these things, is that you win the car, but you end up having to pay quite a lot to upgrade it yourself. So I've got to hit more than 175.5 miles an hour, and it's Circuit des 24 Heures, which makes the corners very difficult because they come up so fast you can't see them, and it's also an unfamiliar circuit because it's 6.5, 7 miles long. I bet you even that's second place. Oh, no, it's not. They lowered the bar for me. Okay, so it's said, okay, well, you've spent a lot of gold on the upgrades, we'll let you win that one now. What's next? What kind of challenge is next? That was a bit of a boring challenge. We just see the back end of it there. Now we see the next one. This scene is about brains versus brawn. Your opponents will be driving much faster cars, but yours handles like a boss. Win it, Euro style. It's called. It looks like it might be the last one of this section. Of course, you can skip some sections. Brands Hatch. You can skip some of these races and pay 25 gold. I could skip this if I really struggled with it, but I think this might be fun. How many laps is it? What are those cars? They look like Ferraris or something, those red ones. How many laps of Brands Hatch? Come on, tell me how many laps so I know whether to gamble on it or not. 2 laps only. I'm going to gamble everything. No, I'm not going to gamble the condition, but just the others. They've got faster cars, but mine handles like a boss. There goes the neighbourhood. Okay, we mustn't screw up this corner. I can't look in the mirror, I'm afraid. I'm a man of Kent myself, so it would be nothing short of humiliating not to win at Brands Hatch, my local track in my home county of Kent. And that's what I'm talking about, baby. Shame about the bonnet. Double earnings, double fame. Maybe I should have played the car condition card as well. It's cost me a lot to fix it. Bingo, bango, bongo. Stage 5 complete. Just 2 more stages to go. Big rewards. Magnificent. You're like a swan out there. A fast car driving swan. Our final location is the US of A. Expect some serious driving challenges. Welcome to America. It'll serve you well to impress folks around here. The director wants some wild action. Win this event without using brake. You may find it easier to switch to manual acceleration. I always feel. use manual acceleration. What track is it? It's not telling me. Indianapolis. Oh, right, okay. Oh, well, that should be possible. Perhaps I'll do the play that other wild card now. I love the speedways. I love these tracks. I love the faster the better. How many laps is it? I didn't see. It's just the speedway, just the oval, I believe. So, we may be doing some 100-mile-an-hour skids. So fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. It's an endurance. Go as far as you can. Not endurance. Oh, I can't use the brake. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, it is. It's endurance. You've got to go as far as you can. With no brakes. What the hell? Gonna have to use some of that good old-fashioned grass to stop myself with. Overtakes give you points, give you time, extra time, and crossing the finish line also gives you extra time. Here we go. No brakes. I thought it was going to be the oval, but it's a bit different if it's not even the oval. My God. Madness. What kind of madness is this? Normally I brake at the cherry picker. I can't brake. I brake at that cherry picker there. See it looming? I can't brake at the cherry picker. Do you know what I mean? About 4th place is it now or something? Still got 78 seconds on the clock. That's quite a lot of seconds. But that's not what you want to do. You're not allowed to brake there. You're not allowed to touch the brakes. Got a minute on the clock still. Let's try and come in nice and close. This is a mad race. Oh, it wasn't that hard. We've done it. So it really was going to let me probably slow down all the way here and still win. I knew I was going to go onto the concrete there. 39 seconds on the clock. There's a real chance we might still cross the finish line one more time. If we don't make a mess of this. Gotta get my speed up. We're going to cross that finish line one final time. One, 0, and it's over. And I get 20 more seconds. just to cause a bit more damage to the car. It doesn't matter because, haha, I played the wild card, the no damage wild card. So that was a bit of a laugh, 7.8 miles. I do still have to pay for some of that damage, but I don't have to pay for the servicing through all the off-road stuff. Which means I might be able to do one more race for this today. If I don't need an upgrade, car condition maintained, you see. Only if you come first, of course. Each tier you unlock earns you bonus dollars. Let's go to the next one. Boom. We need lots of footage of your car in frame with the others. Win this race, but do not exceed 160 miles per hour. Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I never know which is the Speedway oval and which is the bit with the extra sections. I'm never sure what the difference is in the description, in the title of it. Maybe there isn't one. Mustn't exceed 160. This car can do 180. I think I'll do 190 actually. You must not exceed 160 miles per hour for this. But we must win it in 2 laps. 22 cars. It's a big field. It is the track with the technical sections, because at Indianapolis you go the other direction. You go count. What? Oh, I've already exceeded that speed. Good heavens. It should give me a warning, shouldn't it? This could be very difficult. Gosh, this could be extremely difficult. Can't go faster than 160 miles an hour. Means I've got to look at my speedometer the whole time. I wish I had a manual gearbox or something. Get out of my way. That pass. There goes the neighbourhood again. I think I've got smoke coming out from the Don't exceed 160 miles per hour, Aaron. And there's only 3 cars in front of you. Okay, we've only got 1 car to catch. Hoping to push him into the dust at some point there. I mean, maybe that's what this calls for, pushing someone else into the dust, I don't know. 40, 50. it's very difficult. This scene has you driving the Koenigsegg Agera R, one of the fastest production cars ever made. Stay in last place for the first lap, then win. The head of Speed Rush TV has lent you his Agera R for this scene. You won't get to keep it, nor can you upgrade, customise or VIP'd. I have the Agera R, top speed of 273. Good lord, 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. So the mission here is to complete the whole first lap, remaining in last place, and then get into first place throughout the second lap and win the race. The CC, what's it called, the CCR or something, the one we had in Gotham. Let's try it. Got to stay in last place for the first lap. Is it Laguna Seca? Looks like Laguna Seca. Well, that wasn't possible. Are we allowed to upgrade this car? Ah, yeah, see, they're trying to get us to upgrade it. Look at the tyres, 124,000 for the tyres. Drivetrain, for a bit of acceleration, 148,000. Look at how much it costs. How much is this going to start to cost when I get towards the part 6? How much is the servicing going to cost? 2,000. Dear oh dear. Okay. Well, that's where we got to. So Lord knows what it's going to be like when we get to the 6th section of this Speed Rush TV challenge. How much money they're going to be trying to get out of you. Potentially trying to get real money out of you at that point. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's have a look at Speed Rush TV. You won't be risking your life in these shots, so relax, but not too much. Win these events for some extra footage of American tracks. We're going to do a drag race at Indianapolis. Let's go. You know this idea with drag race? I don't think I've done one in this car before. As soon as you see the green light, you have to press the go button, and then you just change gear. You don't have to do any steering. You change gear between the last measurement and the red line. It's about halfway between the last calibration and the red line on almost every car, so I haven't come up with a car that's not the case with. So it'll be at just about nearly 3:15. And the green lights come on at a different moment with every race. There we are. You see, just there's where you look at the needle. Change, I was a bit early there. Just there. You could use your hearing as well. It's a bit quiet actually, isn't it, this? So we have to do 3 rounds. You have to beat all 3. They do get harder. Usually by the 3rd one is usually the hardest. But just because you beat the first 2 doesn't mean it's going to be easy. You mustn't make a full start. You're only allowed a couple of full starts. Here we go. Now, one weird thing that I do wish is I wish they would tell you what your reflexes are. How many points of a second, how many tenths of a second, or hundredths of a second rather, it took you from the green light to press the button. I'd love to know that. Am I an A grade reflex? I think the reflexes of an racing driver are about 0.12 of a second to 0.14 of a second. I think the average is 1.4. Just over a tenth of a second. That felt like it was as fast as it could be, that reflex there. So I'd like to go back in slow motion and count the frames and find out what it was. So, but anyway, and maybe I will. Maybe I'll post that. That's all there is to the thingamajig, are we calling it? I can't remember what they call it. Drag race. Strudel in the oven. Set it to 35 minutes, and then we'll look at it, and if it's ready, it's ready. If it's not, it is not. Cut Indianapolis. Select car. We can't select car because this is the car we use for it. I've got to get out of my German accent again now. Right, Indianapolis. Not the oval. Not the full-on high-speed track. This is the one with the slower sections as well. Three laps. Look, they look a lot faster than me, those other drivers. Let's see what happens when they get to the first corner. Well, they're not a lot faster than me, so that'd be... you never know in this game. I wish I hadn't caused all that damage now, because this is going to be very easy. It's going to be too easy, it's going to be boring. Used to hate those three corners, but I really like them now, because I've learned how to do them. Let's see if we can get 200 miles an hour out of this baby. Oh, bugger! See what I mean? You get bored. Can't even see them. Boredom is not good for the bodywork. They really did mean it when they said relax and enjoy these races. They really are going to be an absolute dud, aren't they? So in other words, no fun for you to watch. Here's the three corners that I now like. Break up the cherry picker. Click that one and come early into this one, like that. You do have to use a bit of grass there. Right, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? We're going to try and get 200 miles an hour. Because she does want to skid, but if you can get onto the rumble strip you see on the corner, couldn't get onto it. If you can just touch the rumble strip, she won't skid. Again, we have to break up the cherry picker. On 90, no, we can't get to 200 down here. Not today. Not this universe. Well, they did mean it when they said just have fun and relax. They really did mean it. Here we go. Oh, I'm lapping them. That was the windscreen going, I heard that. Seconds. Back to Speed Rush TV. This one is a bit different. Win this race but cross the finish line in reverse. Steering assist will be to the seat out. So to finish the race in reverse, first of all, I'm not going to gamble these, because if I gamble those, it's going to make the race slightly harder. I have discovered that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to try and knock out the race leader and cause a bit of mayhem to give myself a bit of an extra lead. Very difficult to see where the finish line is at Laguna Seca. This is half of the difficulty. There's a sort of pagoda type thing on the right, and it's kind of just before that. So close, just couldn't get it into reverse. The hard part is actually turning the car around and getting it to reverse over the line. Can't get the car around. I need to practice turning the car around. It doesn't have a handbrake. Look, when you bounce, it bounces back to face the correct way again. How do we do that? Well, we have to turn it around before we get to the finish line, I think. We have to turn it round on the hairpin. So as we come around the hairpin, it tries to correct itself somehow. Look, it's gone forward again. I have to turn the screen at the last moment, right? So we're going to be turning the screen. So we have to go. Right. So you have to turn the wheel the other way, of course, which is turning the screen. It's going to be quite hard to do, but we'll try. We'll give it a go. Oh dear. Yeah, some of these missions are a bit annoying, I have to say. This is one of the more annoying missions. Cross the finish line in reverse at Laguna Seca. What I've discovered is you have to flip the phone as you're turning. Otherwise the car starts to turn itself back round again. You're literally reversing the steering wheel to go back the other way in reality, but it just feels wrong when you're using the screen, the phone screen. What I'd quite like to do, if I can, is cause a bit of mayhem. Either that or just get a very, very strong lead. Either will do. Let's see if we can just get a really strong lead. Sometimes if you drive really, really well, it pushes them and they make mistakes somehow because you are driving so well. And they actually make mistakes behind you trying to keep up with you. When I drive the corkscrew properly this time. There's nothing I can do about that because that's just a bad camber. As long as I get the spin correct, there we are. That's very difficult. So the key to that, you have to start turning the wheel one way and then you have to start turning the wheel back the other way, but of course because you're using your phone, you're turning your phone and turning your phone. It's difficult. Okay, back to Speed Rush TV. Strap in, hope you've got insurance, break the rear windshields of all the other cars and complete the race. Brake assist will be turned off in the last section of this whole race, this whole Speed Rush TV stunt driver minigame. This is very difficult and you might not be watching the first attempt. That's what I'll say. But I'll hide the edit. I've had 2 goes at it already. Winning the race and breaking the windscreens, only 5 laps of this very short track, Brands Hatch. I think it's... Okay, yellow, black. It's one of the most insane ones I've ever done. I get to keep this car at the end of this if I complete all these tasks. Look at it, though. Oh, fortunately it's been repaired. That was crazy difficult. Smashing 10 windscreens and winning the race in 5 laps of Brands Hatch, when most of them required more than one bump. Wonder what on earth is next.
Somehow the night footage is missing and we need to reshoot. Be the Swan. Win this race without skidding or going off track. Traction control will be disabled for a challenge. I never use traction control anyway.
Win this race without skidding or going off track in its Circuit de 24 Heures, which is obviously a track that is impossible to learn unless you can drive it a lot. It's 7 miles long, so it's a very difficult track to learn. I did have the game on the PlayStation 24 hours. I did once play it for 24 hours. I did the full race. I went to bed and paused it and woke up again and continued it. I've done that. I did used to know the circuit, but we're going back years. I don't know this circuit. I'm relying on the map. And because it's a high-speed circuit, the map doesn't really give you time. By the time you see the corner on the map, it's almost too late to brake. Because it's such a high-speed circuit, you're doing well over 130 miles an hour most of the time, even 150. We can't skid and we can't go off track. We can crash. There we are, look, see, off track already. They can make you skid as well by simply... What? Did I go off track or did I skid? I don't know. If they try to fishtail you, that counts as a skid even though you didn't do it. So this is a very, very difficult challenge. Plus, I think they're going to try and force me to upgrade the car to win it. I've done a few upgrades, but I still don't know if my car's actually fast enough to win this race. That's not off track. Well, okay. So look, 26 gold to upgrade just the suspension. 30 gold to upgrade the engine. 18 gold to upgrade the drivetrain. I think if it's going to ask me for 40 gold to skip it, I'll just pay the gold, because I just don't think that's any fun. 55. Because I didn't lose the night footage. We go to the final one. And I'll get the car at the end, you see. But I don't enjoy driving the 24 hours track without any ability to practice. The game doesn't give you a chance to practice the track, to learn the corners. So how the hell am I supposed to win that high-speed race without skidding or going off track? Because the map doesn't give you the corners in time. They don't come up soon enough on the map. The zoom of the map is the same for this. It's 200 mile an hour. Corners come up too quick. So I'm not going to bother with that, because honestly I'm not going to enjoy it, and the point of the game is to enjoy it. So we're back to so we have skipped the second to last mission, which is a shame, but I just think it's a rubbish mission. It's a rubbish mission. So it's the final shot. In fact, all of this last section should have been for fun, like your treats. They should have made the second to last section, the hard section. This should have all been fun. It should make you feel good about how good you are, but they've tried to make it harder and harder and harder, so I'm dreading. It's the final shot. This is going to be epic. Win this race and lap 21 opponents. That's right. Hit first place and then overtake everyone again. Well, depends what track it is. Suzuka. 7 laps of Suzuka. I think it's doable. But we shall see. We shall have a go at 7 laps of Suzuka and lapping everyone. That I actually think will be fun. So I'm looking forward to that. Welcome to Real Racing, the very final chapter of Speed Rush TV. I haven't shown all the chapters along the way because some of them were frankly boring or not worthy of showing. My driving wasn't that great. Some races were too easy, or some of them my recording just failed. I really hope this one does not fail. It's in Road Collection Elite, all the way to the left. Here it is. Phew, it's the final shot. This is gonna be epic. Win this race and lap 21 opponents. That's right. Hit first place and then overtake everyone again at Suzuka. But it's going to cost me to gamble on it. But I want these doubles. I'm not so worried about the car condition because once this is over I'll be going off and doing something else. Sometimes gambling makes it harder. West circuit. See, there's west, there's east, and then there's the little fast circuit. I don't know which this is, whether this is the fast one, the big one. There's at least 3 different Suzuka circuits. The Grand Prix, the West and the East. The Grand Prix is the small one. So this will be one of the big ones. I've done my calibration already, although, to be honest, it needs doing again. I don't know what it is with calibration on this. The steering is never centered on this game. Sometimes it is, that's better. We've got different finish lines for the different Suzuka circuits. We're going to go right off track here. Don't want to cause too much damage. We've got to lap these guys, don't forget. Not just win, but win and lap. So we've got to win by a great deal here. Got to lap every single car. So this is exactly the track I expected we would have for this. And this is the horror corner coming up. This bit here. That is my most feared corner of any track, right there. So we've got 21 cars to lap, and it's going to show us on the display in the middle there when we've successfully done it. Sharp corner here. Lazy corner. Slightly harder corner. I do know this track really well. Hairpin. This thin rumble strip is almost impossible to hit. Another rumble strip that really you don't want to hit there, you want to hit the second one. That's our finish line on this version of Suzuka, it's that one. So it's not the one with the chicane on the finish line, it's the other finish line. Sharp right. Don't want to damage my car too much because this has got to get me through this race. Oh, my old skid lines disappeared just as I went over new ones there. Didn't know they'd coded that idea into it. It's a good idea. Up to the hairpin. Of course, they may have made this impossible without upgrading the car, but we won't know that until we've driven the race. There's one lapped. 2. He's going to brake. That's a third of the field lapped. I'm going to go outside here. I just would like to have come inside there. Punish him for that. Unfortunately, it's also punished my bonnet. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time for me there, for me to get that line on the most difficult corner of the whole damn track. And that corner is not much easier. High speed corner there. Still got a few cars to overtake. Eight cars left to get past. Six cars to take. 2 laps to go. See, if you're too early, you end up on the grass. If you're too late, you do that. That's just such a hard corner. You can't really see where the corner is until you're on it. Four cars still to catch. He's going to be in the way here again. Three cars to catch, 1 lap to do it in. Let's see if I can actually get this high-speed corner right this time with a Canadian up ahead for third. I'm actually lapping those that are not the ones I need to lap. The ones I need to lap are actually ahead. They've also been lapping. That's a twist I wasn't ready for. Oh, I've lapped them all. Just got to get around these last few curves and we're home and dry, baby. 21 cars and win the race. I need lots of money because I need 350,000 to buy a new car. There's a car I'm after. So the gambling paid off this time. Definitely needs a service. Well, they're the upgrades that I needed to complete that final mission. So you don't need to upgrade more than that. And your Speed Rush TV. Is it going to play us a big tune or something? What's it going to do? Awesome work, English Aaron. You drove like a legend and the ad has turned out great. Le meilleur pilote. Speed Rush TV will definitely be in touch again. Meanwhile, enjoy the prize. You deserve it. Natalia, the agent. 50 golds? Oh, well, it was worth spending 55 gold then on the previous 24 hours race. And I win the R8 V10 Spider. The car I've been driving for all of those challenges. Bonus series unlocked, Spider Showdown. Speed Rush TV complete. You have completed Speed Rush TV Challenge. Thanks for watching.